What's up, guys? How y'all doing? This is Orlando. This is gonna be my first video doing a video recap. I will be posting it up on YouTube just for the funds and for the records. And I'm gonna show y'all today's market recap on subpennies, which I saw today a lot of action and a lot of volume on certain penny stocks. So I'm gonna go over them and I'm gonna tell you a little something of what I see and things that you have to be looking at so y'all can find these hot picks. So I will be using Thinkorswim platform. Is free and is really good. As you see, it's I got this candle graph right here. The lines are the moving averages, and here I have the MACD, the volume, and the RSI. Right. So we're gonna go on the first ticker symbol that I saw today was ICMB. It's a sub penny valued at 1 cent, around 1 cent right now, but it was in the double digits, double zeros. It's been having a couple days of green, and what I saw today was that it opened at 81, and I saw that I was gonna break this 50 moving average, and I wanted to be sure if it was for sure that it was gonna break out, because sometimes it does fake out breakouts, and you don't want to get involved in that because it's such a confusion. So I saw this break right here from the days before, 88, and as you can see right here, the 88, it's above the 10-minute EMA on the 3 days. This is a 3-day, day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. So the good entry would have been right here, this candlestick right here, this perfect entrance. It's above it, the EMA, so you're gonna be secure. What I mean by secure is that you're gonna ride the wave all the way to the top. You could have taken profits at the 114s, or you could have rode it and maybe took out profits right here when it's breaking down the 105s to the 109s. That would have been a good maybe 15%. I'm not sure. I don't have the calculator with me right now, but it would have been a good profit. And as you can see right here, the MACD is spread out, and the green candlesticks shows that it's positive, that it's going to go up. And all this volume right here, you see that this the most volume it's had during the past 4 days. So that's a good sign also. There would have been a good entry right here, and I'm gonna keep watching this one because it's interested. And also it had news today. It had news. I didn't read the news, but it was a good news. I just saw the title, and yeah, this was one stock. I'm also gonna see NETE. This was an awesome play. I saw this one really early. I saw this one around the 33s, 34s. So right here, it broke above the daily's 13 EMA and also the 50 EMA. The 50, yeah, the 50 is the one I'm using. And man, this is beautiful right here, because as you can see, it rode the EMA all the way to the top, all the way to like right here. It made a little dip. You could have waited 10 minutes to see if it was actual crack on the EMA, or you could have held it. And so far, you could have held it the whole day. This was a If you would have bought this at 34, you could have had easily a 100% game winner in one day. This one also had news. That's why I had so much volume on the day right here, and it was a perfect play. These are the plays you're trying to see. What you're trying to always see is that in your scanner, when you get these type of action that you see it popping up, you're always trying to see the candlesticks that they're in good shape. You know that they're forming really nice above the EMA. So that's a good sign right here. These 30 minutes right here, 40 minutes, you see that is having good actions right here, because the candlesticks are forming really nice, and you could tell the days before it didn't have that action that you have today. This type of action, you see the candlesticks are much wider and bigger than the days before. So you're always trying to find where the action's at. So in your scanner, if you find this, and you know, you just gotta ride the wave, you know, especially if it has good news. And I'm for sure it had great news, because look at this momentum right here. You could have had a great play right here. And I didn't play it because I was more into seeing what the market is doing, since I have been out for the past couple of days without light and internet. I'm just trying to see what's going on in the market, and it seems that there is volume, and there is momentum. I really like this play. And then I had a friend that he saw this one. He got in this one around the 20s. I'm not sure what price, but there's a nice breakout right here from the days before. Is a 52-week breakout. If you go back all the way to the year to date, oh, actually it's not a, yeah, 52-week breakout right here, the 26. This would have been a good entry, really good entry, and especially with the volume it had today. As you can see right here, this big line, green line, was today's volume. So man, this was an awesome play. I didn't expect this big move because of the pattern. It was just, you know, moving up slowly, and I thought it was gonna move up slow, but actually look at this. Look at this right here. You see these candles? You see how nicely is forming the first hour of the day. That's when you're trying to find out if it's a good play. So if you see if it's a nice, it's forming up nice, just get in it. You know, just ride the wave. You could have ride the wave. The EMA, look, it barely tipped right here. 10 minutes went down. You could have held it. 10 minutes right here went down, but overall it held. So man, this was an awesome play right here. It hit up to 50, double 50s. You could have made 100% here too. Around 100%, 90, 80%. That's awesome in a day. And man, this play was awesome. I think it had news too, but I'm not sure. I think it didn't. I'm not sure. Also, I saw iTech. This was a afternoon mover. Well, actually, it was a whole day. This one had a gap fill. As you can see right here, if I make this line right here, you see that it broke the gap and it started filling up the gap. Look at this gap right here. This gap, it has to get filled. So, and also right here is what I'm focusing most of. I was focusing on today on a new strategy. Once the 13 EMA and the 50 EMA they cross, that's a good sign. So today it crossed the 50 and the 13 EMA, and also it broke out right here, the 110. You could have gotten earlier. What I like to play is find the last red candlestick of the days before, and get in on that play if it starts going above. So as you can see, you could have gotten around here, around the 105s and the 110s, and you could have held it, ride the wave. Right here it had a little dip right here, but it still held, and it closed nicely on the end of the day. So what you're trying to see the next day to see if it breaks this 128 price, 128 for tomorrow, to see what it does. And your support could be right here, or just follow the EMA. You know, if the EMA starts going down and you have two red candlesticks going under, then that's a sign that it's gonna start going down. And look at this massive volume right here. This is awesome. It broke out right here, the MACD started going up, same as the candlestick, started going up. Then it crossed right here down, but it actually held. And now let's see what it will do tomorrow. What else did I see today? R log It wasn't so great, but it had a lot of volume today. It would have been greater if the 13 year May and the 15 May were crossing already, but it still apparently doesn't cross. So this play, I saw the big volume right here in the morning. It went all the way to 30, 38, 37 cents from the 29th. That would have been a good, I don't know, 40%, 30%. But then right here it just started going down. Like there was no news to help keep it held up, and it was just an early bird mover, but it just crashed down because it's still under the 50 EMA. If it would have closed above it would have been a good sign, but it's still holding. Maybe tomorrow it will go back up. And what else did I see? ZSAN. I saw this one. It's above the EMA. It broke right here, 96, 95. If you would have entered right here on this move right here, around the 96, you could have had a potential to lock in around the 110s. And or if not, you could have just rode the wave. The EMA, look how it's holding up. It has higher lows, a higher low here, a higher low here, and a higher low here. So this one's gonna be a good play for tomorrow. It needs to break this 50 moving average right here at 108, so it can, keep going up. So there's gonna be the major resistance. Let's see tomorrow what it does. And look at this volume. Look at this daily volume right here. So that's a good sign right there. And other than that, I just been watching other plays there, other sub pennies, and I'm trying to get back into momentum. I'm focusing more on the sub pennies right now because I'm still short on capital. So the fastest way to grow it is with the sub pennies. So yeah, this was a market cap of the market recap of the day. I hope y'all guys liked it. I hope y'all learned something new today. And let's keep it going. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe next week I'll do another video recap on some plays, and hope y'all enjoy. Thanks. See y'all.